Hey everybody, it's Miss T. Quick video to end out the night on the Shop Manager where you're looking at prices, setting up your screen printing prices. That's where we are here in this. I want to show you guys a quick way to get this done. So I am here in the area setting up screen print prices. So let me kind of just zoom here. Um, on the columns, he show you a quick way to set your prices. Let's see here and show you how to do some formulas. So what you want to do is you want to make sure if this top bar is not showing, you want to go up here and make sure this bar is showing, and then you want to go into view, and you want to make sure that formula bar is checked so that you can see these equations. So what we're going to do is, let's say for example, for me in my shop, I start my pricing on screen printing at 12 pieces. So I'm normally in this category here. So at a 12 piece, and normally I try to do 24, but let's say at 12 pieces I charge $3 a print for a one color job, and then you've got two color, three color, four color, five color, six color, whatever you charge. Some people may charge 50 cents more print. You may charge it by a percentage or whatever, but a quick way to go in, if you know your up charges and you have a formula for that, it's just a, oh, I'm moving a little bit fast. Click in this column, and I'm going to start with the 12, and you can click there and change those numbers up there if you want to. In my shop I don't, because just because if somebody walks in, I'm going to actually charge you 15 bucks a shirt, 15 bucks for the printing costs on one piece. uh, it runs customers off, get them out of my hair. So anyway, so one color job, let's say I charge $3.50 a print, 12, and this does not include screen printing. We're just talking about printing prices only. A base printing cost, you come in and 12 shirts, so it's 350 a print times 12. So I want to increment my different prices here. No, most people know what they charge for one color. So let's say for example, at I charge $3.50 at 12, and then I drop down 50 cents, and then 10. Uh, I give discounts based on quantity. So I'm going to start at this $3.50. I'm going to put an equation in this column, the column below it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go equal sum, SUM, parentheses of this first number, which is this first column. Select that column, and that'll put um, that sale number in there. You can see the equation up here at the top that we're building. So I want to discount by 50 cents for 24 shirts. So I can say minus 0.50 and parentheses, hit enter. That'll drop that down. Now, if I select this column, you see here there is a little dot at the end of that column. If I select that column and I decide to drag down, let's say I drag that down to 72 pieces, I'm there at $2 at 72 pieces, okay? At 100 pieces, I'm at about 160. My prices change. So let's say I do 160 a print there, and then I do, I'm not really sure, but I can go down from there. Over in this column, say if you wanted to extend your prices for the number of colors, let's say you charge 50 cents more per color, put it in the column that you want uh, to start with. You've already got the 350, so I'm going to go to the column over to the side of that, and I'm going to hit equal sum, parentheses, select that column, And I may want to do a 10% markup. So you can put in the actual dollar amount that you want to put in, like 50 cent or 20 cent or whatever, or you can put in a percentage. Let's say we're going to do, um, so we want this column, so we want it to equal the sum of D19 plus plus, let's say, 25% markup on that. And then I'm going to hit parentheses, hit enter. That'll give me my upcharge. Now I can take this and drag it down to the end, and it'll go across in increments of 25 cents. That's just a faster way for you to do that. Now I can take this column here, which is D19 plus 25%. If I want all of my other columns here to add 25%, it's not going to add 25% to this column. This column will add 25% to this column, and to this column, and to this column, and to this column. So now I can just go in and I can just drag that down, because I've done formulas going both ways. I can drag that down and you see I got 25% going each way. So this is just adding 25 cents to each column, and I can just drag that down. And that's just an easy way to go in and do your markup without you figuring it out yourself. So that's about it. Just an easier way to do it. If you have any questions, let me know. But that is a way that you can go in and you can fill those up. And then I would just, do wherever my percentages start here at 200 pieces. Let's say I may be at $1.40. I can do a markup here. If I pull this down, this will go 25 cents. Now I may, if I want to change this formula, I can always change this formula. Always look up in your formula bar and see where you are, because now I can change that formula and say, okay, well, I charge 25% there markup, but at 200 pieces, I only want to charge a 15% markup. And so now I've got 15% markup here. So I can go here and just drag that back across there and get that markup. But that's basically how you do this, how you work with doing an equation. This is just a simple sum, and you can go plus minus. You can do percentages, or you can put in number signs to get your totals that way. All righty, thanks for watching. Hope that answers some questions.